You were never the thief. A spiritual parable disguised as a crime story. There's a story about a man who played both sides of the law. To the world, he was a cop. To the crew, he was a friend. And to himself, he was something in between. See, there was this crew of thieves, professionals, sharp, calculated, fearless. They pulled off impossible jobs, not for the money, but for the thrill. That sweet rush of proving the world wrong, of slipping through the cracks, of knowing something no one else did. One of them was asked a question: when is enough? Enough. And without flinching, he said, it ain't never enough. Because it ain't about the money. It's about being able to do it and not get caught. It wasn't about taking. It was about being untouchable, about being smarter than the trap, about rewriting the rules. And isn't that just like the ego? It doesn't want peace. It wants the illusion of power. It doesn't want to receive. It wants to prove, to win, to be right, to be special. But the ego always forgets one thing. Every game it plays ends in loss. Even the victories feel empty, because the thrill fades, and then it needs more, and more, and more. So the man, this cop who played along, he got deep inside the crew, became one of them. He laughed with them, bled with them, earned their trust. But the whole time, he never stopped being a cop. He was just playing a part, waiting for the right moment. And when it came, he arrested every last one of them. And you'd think that would be justice, right? That doing the right thing would feel good. But it didn't. It felt like betrayal. He didn't just break the law, they broke trust. And trust, when broken, doesn't just hurt the one betrayed. It wounds the one who betrays. Because somewhere deep down, we all know, connection is sacred. And when we fake love to serve a strategy, it leaves a stain. Later, in the quiet after the chaos, he went to visit the one he'd locked up. And the thief asked him, why? And the cop said, zebras can't change their stripes. And he meant, I'm a cop. It's who I am. I was always going to do this. But what he didn't see is that the stripes weren't real. They were just paint. Because you're not the role you play. You're not the thief. You're not the cop. You're not the mask you wear to survive the world. You're something deeper. You're a thought in the mind of God, untouched, unchanged, forever safe, forever whole. And no matter what you do in the dream, no matter what mistakes you think you've made, no matter how far you run or how lost you feel, you can't change your essence. You are as God created you, and nothing can undo that. Not a betrayal, not a lie, not even a heist pulled off in the dark. Because in the light, there are no criminals, only children who forgot who they were and who are finally ready to come home. The heist was never real. Only love is.